There we go. I guess I didn't mute it. Whoops. PTL Gold Squadron pilot with wired. Don't you have to be stressed for wired to work? I guess it's easy to stress them. Oh, you mean Green Squadron? Yeah, I guess, and push the limit, duh. Yeah, what was I thinking with that? I do know someone is mentioning putting wired on Tycho, which would be interesting. Alright. So we got the Interceptor. They're kind of closing the distance a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, I missed the thing there. Oh man, we got Papa Smurf over here with he's gonna go grab a chair, couldn't commentate with me. He's playing their stream 2 here. Hopefully they can hear us.
What up, y'all? How's it going? Looks like it.
Yeah. When I had it closer to me, it went higher, but maybe this will be better for everyone.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're kind of closing the distance here. Just so you guys know what the order is, with the Interceptors, you got the one highest on the screen is going to be the Royal Guard pilot, then the red one in the middle is Connor Jackson, the one at the bottom of your screen is Soontir Fell. He always does them this way, and it makes it easier for me to know what they are. So, alright, so we got the B-Wings moving forward a little bit here. So we're actually talking about how it's I find it kind of weird that the Green Squadron is going for the target lock, doesn't have it. The Green Squadron's got VI to put them away from the same pilot skill as the Decker Squadrons, which I thought was kind of weird. But I guess when you have like a lot of those scummy mid-pilot skill guys, it can be beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this, I guess you're right, like a lot of the scum are like 5 and 6 nowadays.
Yeah.
So
they do finally have a 9 with Talonbane. Talonbane's a 9.
Is it
the new Kirez?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that guy I played against him, the one that you got your range bonuses and stuff.
Apparently we're quiet.
Interesting. Is that the range bonus guy?
Yeah, he doubles range bonus.
Yeah, I played against him. He's all right. Like his problem is range 2, but I think if you pair that with
you give him engine upgrade and you can get in range 1 a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Or range 3 to evade. Yeah. I think it's I guess you can give him push the limit too if you want to give him
fair
some good bonuses. Let's see. We talking about anything like on the side there?
Nah.
Oh.
It's mostly Audio Weasel telling us how to do this.
Audio Weasel judging us on the audio.
He tells me when it's bad. So.
That's good.
One day he's going to show up randomly, he's going to commentate with me, it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Alright. Well.
Oh, looks like Carter's going to kind of bump in there and maybe get a range 3 shot on one of these B-Wings.
Yeah, maybe put some shields down early and see what happens. I don't know.
I mean, that's basically what you got to end up doing with the Interceptors here, or not the Interceptors, the B-Wings.
Yeah.
So, yeah, got the almost obvious 2-turn from Soontir.
Yeah. I think the next turn is going to be the B-Wings just turn into the middle and maybe the A-Wings break in formation and hopefully kind of starting to try to flank the Interceptors. Although they'll be tough pressed to do that with the pilot skill not so hot. But I don't know. We'll see. AW.
He's talking to Audi. They were talking about VI. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So we got Soontir attempting to barrel. You got the barrel roll. I don't know why I'm saying attempting. He's probably done this formation 100 times. So
probably these exact opening moves.
That one's probably going to be outside of range 3, but yeah. He's in a pretty good position. But I see.
Well, that's That's just James knowing exactly how good he is.
He did just barely make range 3. It looks like. I think he got it.
I'm pretty sure he did.
So yeah, so we got range 3 shot coming in. Got looks like 2 hits. Man, I like it being closer. I can actually read the dice. Got double focus. He's gonna take nothing from that one.
And
Connor's range 3, same target.
3 hits.
Triple hits against. Can't see the other one. You got 1, so it takes 2 damage on. Oh, we'll call that number 2. Oh, I guess I'll actually call it number 2 now. There we go. Whoops. So we're down to 3 shields there on dagger number 2.
Go back to Dallas.
And we're going to go back to Dallas. I see I kind of see them just turning towards the interceptors to try to get those shots, because Soontir's going to have a hard time really getting outside of arcs here. But
I expect Soontir to try to get behind that rock.
But what he is going to do, and what hopefully Bubba goes for, that's what he said his screen name is now, right? But
I just want to call him Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah. So what he's going to hopefully do is target lock here, because Carner's going to go get all up in their business.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that is the problem. Because, I mean, really he wants the focus for defense, but he won't be able to use it at all. So.
But at the same time, it might actually be good to focus on one of the A-Wings so he can drop a proton rocket on Carner.
Yeah, that would be true.
But if he does that, then Carner's just going to get out of town.
Yeah.
So,
well,
never know. So we'll see what happens here. So you're going to be playing the Phantom Decimator?
Yeah, I was going to play, I haven't seen it a lot because people complained that it wasn't as good.
I heard out in the Texas meta there's a lot of Phantoms, but that's it.
That's good. I mean, I want to play it mostly because of the B-Wing spam that you see nowadays, and so it's the fastest way to put down a B-Wing, I think. But, you know, still kind of learning cheer new stuff.
Yeah, sorry about the glare at the top of the screen there. They're kind of moving stuff around in the shop, so they kind of
blocked off as it used to be.
Yeah, we used to have that light blocked off, and they don't anymore. I had to go and duct tape the camera back up to the wall because they took away the thing we had it on. So we had to work with what we had today.
Yeah. Well, I talked to the guy, and he said they were moving in like 2 weeks. So hopefully this system will be been going in the new store in a little bit.
Boss Man was saying that the new setup for the stream is pretty awesome. So where he's going to be having it in the new shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's what he told me, but he also tells me a lot of things. So we'll see.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. So it looks like a 2-turn. Yep. So we got 2-turn coming in. Oh, he's moving the tape. That's a bold move. Alright, so hopefully we'll see a target lock come in here. But it's a matter of target locking the right guy here too.
Well, I think you're gonna target lock Fell, right?
I think Fell's the easiest person to get.
Yeah, I think Jax is not gonna be. He's gonna be close to him, but I don't think he's gonna be right there. Like Jax will probably do like a 2-hard end with like maybe a boost or a barrel roll to get up close, but
yeah,
you know. He might try to go after Jax and then leave the target locks on Fell for right now.
Jax might just go like 2 straight and then just like barrel roll and boost to get around that big rock that he's facing though.
That is true.
I put it on Fell though. So I think that's probably the best option.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then probably gonna get same deal with this other B-Wing here. Yep. And he's probably gonna be in range. If he's not though, do you shoot at Carner, or do you go for Carner, or you go for the Royal Guard pilot?
You take the target lock on Carner and
hope for the best.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he took it on Carner. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got range there. Okay.
The question is, where do the A-Wings come in? Is like one try to fly fast and the other one come in close?
He's probably gonna want to turn him around the side and stay in formation for now. Yeah, that's what he's got. That's what he's doing.
Or maybe he uses the one as a blocker against Carner.
He might.
He's pushing out the field. target lock.
He's faking the target lock.
Interesting.
Yeah. He's probably kind of thinking of, it's like, oh, I can't, if Karner's around, I can't use focus. I want to kill Karner.
Yeah.
He did a 3-turn. Whoops. Maybe he did that on purpose, though, to kind of, maybe
push him back. I don't know.
to keep him a little out of formation and get that weird arc.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of angled for next turn. He can go around up top if he has to more.
Right.
So.
Alright, and then we got 2 bank coming in from the Royal Guard. So he's probably trying to be a little evasive here, which I would hope you are, being an interceptor.
Yeah. We're gonna roll away and boost around.
Any idea what Brandon's playing? I think he's playing his Poe list, Poe Miranda list again.
Yeah, it's the Poe, Miranda, and I think it's a Y-Wing. I think it's 3 ships.
Yeah, it's got 2 TLTs.
So.
Alright, so you've got a 2 straight coming in here. That reminds me, Audio Weasel, are you the one that's talking about how your daughter watches this and she finds it weird that we talk to you?
So, I think now it's good that... So, since they all took target locks, Karner Jax doesn't really need to be in there anymore. So he can just kind of boost away. And
right. I was kind of saying it seemed like he might do this. And he might have a shot on that back A-Wing.
Yeah, I think he might.
You gotta move those target locks over, guys. But, yeah, neither of them that have target locks on Karner are gonna be able to shoot him. And then... because it's the 2 front ones.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be able to kind of follow suit here and probably not have shots on him. He's gonna barrel roll to the right here and then
boost around, which basically means that one B-Wing might have a shot on him.
Oh, the A-Wing might, but he's gonna be
he's gonna try to boost though.
Yeah, he's gonna boost. Yeah.
You can fit. So push limit for lead. Oh, I guess
it's gonna boost in.
He's gonna make it.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be a weird position next turn, but.
Yeah. Because you can't do it too hard from there. Do it too big.
So now
range 3 at the A-Wing.
Yeah. So now we gotta guess his stepdaughter's name.
True.
We need a first letter, Audio Weasel. Alright. Who's shooting? I guess
Jax.
Jax had a shot. One to...
Oh, no. Oh,
he's got the thrusters, luckily.
Audio. Yeah, I agree.
So, back... Looks like the back one's got a shot.
Through a rock.
Through a rock. No it's unmodified. Through a rock. Range 3. If he's got it, even.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it. So
oh, maybe not.
Alright, I guess no shots. A. I guess we'll start with Amanda. I'm thinking Allison.
Ashley.
Ashley's a good common one. Aurora. Getting some Sleeping Beauty up in here.
Just go by Disney princesses is a good start.
I mean, if you don't name your kids after the Disney princesses, what are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna say Elsa, but that's not an A.
Oh, she's already asleep anyway, so it doesn't matter. I thought bedtime was 9. God. One day. We'll think about it.
So I was listening to the radio around here, and apparently on the bird show in the mornings, because I have school at like 6 a.m., they have these kids call in, and they're like, you have 7 seconds to complain about something about your parents, and we won't judge you, right? And one of them was this guy called in, and he's like, yeah, my parents, like, they don't let me play video games enough, and I have to go to bed at like 7 o'clock. And I was just like, he's like, well, what time do you want to stay up? Like 10 o'clock would be good. Like, well, what do you want to do from that time? I don't know, play video games, not go to sleep. So
good story.
Yeah, that's fun stuff.
Yes, we gotta.
So I think that top A-Wing will probably just take off and go plank off the other guy, hopefully.
What's up, Skojo?
Hey guys. No
Well, she could be an internet celebrity if she's awake. That'd make her have a better day, but... well... So I kind of see the two interceptors on the top right kind of turning in, which is kind of obvious, but, you know, like probably a 2-turn from both of them, and then, you know, boost barrel roll for flavor.
So here's the question: is like, do you think that the B-Wings there are gonna be like, oh, we're gonna sneaky 2K in like that front one?
The front one might hit the rock if he 2K'd.
Yeah, maybe. Or the top one does like a 1 hard and it's like, sup boys.
Yeah, but that probably put him in a bad spot to.
I mean, it put him in a spot where
he does. He wouldn't expect it necessarily, and he has a target lock on one of those two, or he has a target lock on jacks.
Right.
So he might get a good range one, just like shoot your face off kind of shot, and just take out jacks or put some hurt on him. Get like sneak a crit in there or something.
Because the problem is that you can't be obvious when you play against these guys. Else you're just gonna be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, you do kind of see. That is not expected at all. The 3-bank, because that's
gonna set him up nice on that Royal Guard.
Yeah, that's a red maneuver too, though. So he gets a free stress token. So is he gonna do that with both of them?
No.
Looks like he did the sneaky 2K.
I don't know if I do it with that one, but that's not bad.
He might not get a shot though now.
Yeah, I mean, Jack's will just do it too hard, and if he can do it too hard, otherwise he'll just stay there.
He's probably not going to get a good shot now. Got a 3-bank coming in from that A-wing. He's going to be in range 1 at Jack's though, so he has to lock. He has a lock already.
That one already has a lock.
Oh, you can boost.
Boost, yeah. He really needs a focus, is what he needs.
Yeah. Of course, then this other A-wing has an interesting position.
Yeah.
He might like 1 turn though. Do they have a 1 turn?
That's a good question.
I don't fly A-wings, so
I don't either.
Does anyone fly A-wings?
It's like, I have 12 points. Or what is it, 16 points for an A-wing? 15 points? It's like, if you're going to fly, if you have 12 points left over for an A-wing, you might as well just put a Z95 in. Have extra points to spend.
I thought A-wings were more than 12 points.
I'm sure they are. That's why I was like...
This A-wing just keeps running into this B-wing. He went for the 3-bank and didn't quite get there.
That sucks. That's really bad. Yeah, 15 points. That's good. I guessed correctly the first time.
Yeah. And I assume that's with the refit.
Yeah.
Which isn't... It's not a bad price tag for him, though.
No, it's not. It's about like what the new TIE fighters cost, right? With an extra shield.
Yeah, so we're going to see this Royal Guard probably going to barrel roll to range 3 and then focus. Just for the, because he's got auto thrusters.
Yeah.
And that A-wing's not going to do anything. Wow. Oh, no, he's going to boost in and barrel roll out.
I don't know if he can fit that barrel roll, though.
He might. I think he's got it.
What am I saying? James is a pro.
He definitely flies this list a lot. At least he used to.
That's true.
That B-wing might still have a shot.
No audio weasel. That would be 12-point Academy pilots are the best blockers ever. Just saying.
Someone said that at the same time you did. Someone else said that in the chat.
Nice.
So there's your two turn from Jax. So hopefully he's going to keep himself out of getting shot up by the B-wing here. Yep.
Oh, sliding in to get that
range,
A-wing.
that range 1 in the A-wing.
I think he's going to avoid the B-wing R2.
He did.
Slick.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Slick.
And he gives himself that free stress token and a focus token. So he gets this nice range 1 shot on the...
Oh, very nice.
And then 2 turn. Is that a turn? Yeah, that's 2 turn. Alright, then... maybe boost 1 forward, take a focus.
Rebels can take shuttles. I mean, obviously they stole one, but, you know, why can't they take TIEs? I guess TIEs aren't really, like, they're not pressurized in the cockpit, right? So you have to have the right suit for it. So
they have no atmosphere in the cockpit.
Yeah. So I don't understand, but
it makes them go faster.
Doesn't.
Yep.
Oh, just 1 hit from Jax.
Really? You only got 1? That was Soontir.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Soontir got nothing on the A-Wing. Now we got Jax rolling 4 dice.
There you go. A little better.
That looks like a lot of paint. It's a potential kill shot here.
Nah.
Yeah, he got it. Because he got double eyes.
Oh, those are eyes.
Yeah, he can't, and it is Jax, so he can't use the focus even if he had it. We're gonna call that one number 1. One shot kill.
Best sniper ever. And
he's got a range 3 on the B-Wing. Good thing that B-Wing took auto thrusters. Just kidding.
Right.
Nothing.
2 focus.
Alright, and that's gonna be...
Oh, he's shooting the far one off. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's even showing me his, so that was a good turn for Team Empire. Did he have it? I wasn't watching.
I don't think he did. So. Well.
I mean, it's just flight suits. I mean, they're gonna have flight suits anyway.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the legitimacy of space travel vehicles.
Yeah.
But
well, it's legitimacy. I can't speak. Legitimizing Star Wars vehicles in the Star Wars universe, because in space explosions really happen. So.
You can hear those seismic charges too.
Pressurized flight suits. Yeah. I don't think so.
Well, aren't they all clones, so they're all the same size?
Yeah. Although, do you know how many clone outfits they have? There's at least 20 different versions of the clone suit. Especially if you look through the ages, because you gotta get all the ones on the speeders and everything else like that. And apparently, there's underwater clone suits, which I didn't know about.
Oh yeah, they have in the Clone Wars. They have that.
Yeah, I'm watching that series right now while I'm working on stuff. So I'm like, I just got to the what is it? The episode.
Oh, I guess they don't have clones anymore in the TIE Fighter age, because the clones was during the Clone Wars, right?
I don't know.
I thought they killed off or they got rid of the clones after the Clone Wars.
I haven't gotten there yet, so maybe.
I don't know.
I figured they would put a bunch of production just so that they have an army to start with.
I don't know, but anyway,
back to the action.
Back to the action, right? So he's stressed, so he's not going to go very far.
Bank.
One bank.
Or one yeah.
No, he did a bank. Of course, he's still not going to get a shot.
Nah. Jackson's going to come in hard and start going off the little guys.
Yeah, we'll see. There you go. Let's Gojo answer a question for us. But anyway, no, don't worry, Gojo. We got 2 twin laser turrets in the next game.
Oh yeah, so much fun. So much fun.
I hope you're ready for your Phantom to just bite it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's gonna
Are you doing Whisper or Echo?
It's Echo.
Stupid Echo.
It's 2 level 8s, right? So
fair enough. You get Cheerno Echo.
So.
That'll be fun.
I mean, the idea is Cheerno is listen, I have the girl that lets me see dials, so Echo can try to go block if he has to.
The intelligence agent. I was like, what are you talking about?
Sorry. Yeah. I just go off the pictures, that's a girl, man. That's good. I didn't know clones had such a short lifespan.
I read this really interesting thing about how the stormtroopers are better at shooting than people give them credit for.
They are, actually.
It's like they lose on purpose, strategically or something.
Yeah, there was some video that had that.
I thought it was really interesting.
I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Alright, so AWA's turning. He's probably going to boost here just to try to get more of an angle. But
what? I'm missing the racist comment. I can't tell you. Huh. Nerds. Yeah. Yeah, there's some theory that's they didn't go on purpose. The only exception though apparently is the battle on Endor, where they're like, oh yeah, That should have just won that battle, but so.
No, they had all the rookies on the planet because it's full of Ewoks.
Yeah.
That's what they said, at least. They didn't expect the Ewoks, with their rocks to do anything.
Right.
So you got a barrel roll from Royal Guard. He's probably gonna get a shot on our poor little B-Wing.
Coming down the board.
He's got a 2-turn. He might actually hit this rock here.
Oh, no,
not quite.
He's fine. Barrel roll boost. E-Rocks.
Wait, I'm not supposed to talk about Ewoks because apparently they don't exist in Star Wars because they're stupid. But kind of like Jar Jar. I still want my.
I think people don't give Jar Jar enough credit.
I still want my Jar Jar Binks alternate art card for Rebel Captive.
Yeah.
I still want it.
I want my Naboo Starfighters or the droid Starfighters. That would be cool. That should be the next stage of Armada.
They're not gonna do. They're not gonna do Clone Wars though.
I mean, if Disney's taken over, right? Then I guess it depends on.
So we got Jax going to bank straight in there.
That's fell.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got range 1 shot into dagger number 1.
Oh. One hit.
I think Jax forgot, or not Jax. Soontir forgot to turn his guns on. Did he?
Yes, he got one.
He did get one. All right. So that's Green Squadron number 1. All right, we're shooting at the other guy here. Two hits to 1 evade. He took a crit.
Yeah, it's a hit crit. I mean, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't. Well, it's all shields.
Yeah.
They didn't replace the laser batteries.
No. Those batteries, it's just cheaper to buy a new one.
1-1 there.
7-Eleven.
Well, I was saying that he forgot to turn his guns on. They're saying didn't replace the laser batteries in his interceptor. They're making this really easy for me though by doing the same amount of damage to each B-Wing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that does open a whole new question though. Is what do the stormtroopers that run the Death Star 711 wear? Do they have their own uniform?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
There were clones that were running the big starships, right? So I can imagine that they have their own stuff.
They're not clones though.
Yeah,
I guess
there was some, not all of them, but some of them were upper management flight instructor people.
The important thing is when he gets back, he's killing someone.
Yeah. They have a dot on their helmet. That's no. Sorry, I laughed, but that's racist.
No one's counting.
That's alright. It's all white people here, probably.
I wouldn't assume that.
I don't know. That's just a thought. I don't know.
Alright, we got a sneaky 2K. Not really sneaky at all, but got a 2K coming in from that B-Wing.
I almost feel like if he had maybe dropped something and given these guys advanced sensors.
Another sneaky 2K from that B-Wing.
I like that one. Top.
See, my thing though is that I haven't been to enough 7-Elevens to really know what they wear anyway, because they don't have them around here.
No. It's all
they're all over the place. I was in New York last week, and they're all over the place in New York.
Really?
Yeah. Same with Dunkin' Donuts, everywhere.
Yeah, I got a buddy that was out in Boston, and he was like, "Look, it's a Dunkin' Donuts across the street from a Dunkin' Donuts," which I was like, that's like a Starbucks around here, but it was Starbucks across the street from Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, so Royal Guard's not gonna get de-stressed, so the Blue Dagger's gonna have a good shot at him here, and one of them has a target lock on him.
Yeah.
I don't know when that happened.
Huh? I don't know.
Might have been last turn.
Yeah. So Jack's probably just gonna bail out. There's no reason for him to stay there. Yeah.
Well, see, they have Quick Trips around here, and they all wear really nice uniforms. Their Quick Trips got really kind of got their
Professionalized.
they're very professional, yeah. So we got a turn, and then Jax is gonna boost it. He's gonna get a good range one shot on that A-wing.
Yeah. Yep.
So far, depending on where Soontir goes, and Soontir has his dial open because oh no,
Oh no, James.
oh no, oh man, that's gonna be a good shot on Soontir, especially if he's got that target lock. We might lose Soontir here.
Skojo, you can send your commissions to me if you would like. I'll paint it for you. I just have to get it back to you somehow. So, you know. Although I'm kind of booked at the moment. So.
There you go. he actually he can
That'd be kind of cool.
he can actually do tiny things like that. He's got little fingers, and
It's true, and good eyes.
if you watch this show a lot, and you'll see him later. He's got the nicely like the half Empire symbols on his TIE fighters. So
The list I'm playing is all painted, so it's good.
So what do we get? It looks like two hits on the other A-wing.
This game's a little. I will say the benefit of this game is it's much faster than the than the last time we had a stream.
He liked my little finger comment.
Little finger. Isn't that like a
Game of Thrones.
Oh, is that okay? I was thinking dinosaur. Oh, that's Littlefoot. It's a different decade. Ooh, Empire Emblem decals.
So we got two evades there, and then we got. All right, we got dagger shooting at Soontir here. Ugh. Gonna use that target lock. I see one blank. Two hits.
2 hits.
Well, it was 2 hits. 2 hits against 4 dice from Soontir, and looks like he's got it. Well, he got out of that one. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Do some scum ships, put some Mandalorian symbols on those.
So I'm doing my fire spray in Jango Fett colors now.
Jango
I don't know if he
Fett.
has the Mandalorian symbol, but
So, spoiler, I don't.
small one.
I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna do it red and black, but it didn't look.
All right, it's Royal Guard got it on the A-wing.
But that's the whatever it is.
Yeah, that's Bosk's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bosk isn't a Mandalorian, so it doesn't make as much sense.
He's a Trandoshan who apparently hunt kids.
What? No, but I still think that you shouldn't be allowed to take. You shouldn't be allowed to take Gunner on the YV666 because it's all floated by Trandoshans, and Gunner's obviously a Wookiee.
It's
right?
true. Yeah. All the Trandoshans together.
Since someone's asking, we'll go over this again. So going from left to right, the one that's lower down is a little closer. That's a normal interceptor. That one's the Royal Guard pilot. Then right above him with a stripe on it is Soontir Fel. Then the interceptor all the way to the right is Karner Jax.
Is Karner the red?
So yes, he is the red one.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm saying that Trandoshans are flying the ships, and then the gunners are Wookiees, and then Trandoshans and Wookiees don't get along too well. Mostly because Trandoshans really like to skin Wookiees.
Yeah. Wookiees are like the bear rugs of the universe for Trandoshans. What are you talking about? No. We have Rebel, or we have we have Wookiees that betray their own Wookiees. I think some people are missing the joke.
I think you are missing the joke.
This has nothing to do with the card text. It has to do with the picture. Although eventually, they're going to come out with a new picture of all that stuff and be like, oh, look, it's all just Imperial stuff. Like, that would be really cool to have an Imperial, like the, what's the dude with the gun?
Connor?
Is that, in the Imperial Assault, the whatever gun that is.
The E-Web?
Yeah. Just have one of those.
Maybe. Okay, he did get it. Or else. I like it.
That's right. Why would you put Gunner and Vader? That's no reason. I guess you put him on the shuttle.
Alt Howlrunner would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that too.
I've actually seen a picture of a Sith Lord Ewok. It looks really neat.
Yum yum.
Yeah, he had like the two double-edged lightsaber and everything. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-bang clearing the stress on the B-Wing, and he's probably going to take a focus there. Yep.
Bikini Hellrunner. I think Cat Scarlet needs better art. Like I think you like what is it? Like the Suture Fell type style, but with Cat Scarlet. I think that would be cool. Or Boba Fett with someone loading someone onto the ship for Rebel Captive.
I mean, it could be like Han.
Carbonite Han, yeah.
Alright. So they're really far away from each other, but the B-Wings are doing the same moves. So...
yeah, I guess, I mean...
you just want to spread the arcs out and get his shots when you can.
I think the problem's going to come with this A-Wing, though. Like, the A-Wing's in a perfect position to block Karna right now, but he can't. Gojo, yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that it should be the pilot, like, because, you know, Vader could fly pretty much any ship he wanted, but he's on the other ship, or the Advance instead. But, I don't know. I'll agree with you, though.
Well, they're saying the art.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like the Darth Vader card has a picture of a TIE Interceptor, or TIE Advance on it, not a picture of Darth Vader.
Yeah. Although, I'll tell you, the thing that really irritates me now is the new X-Wing guys, whatever the new one's called, because they all have the same exact ship on the card text for some reason, and apparently all the ships that they have are supposed to be different. I don't understand that, but that was a decision they made, and I don't agree with it, but whatever.
What are you talking about?
The new
C-70?
Yeah, they all have the blue ships and whatnot on them. Apparently Poe's ship is like black and orange. And apparently, you know, some of the other ones are not the same colors as the regular ship.
Like they have obvious decals on them that they didn't put on the card.
Yeah.
Disney is keeping like a lockdown on everything as far as this movie goes.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, they did that because they don't want to release names of anyone for some reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess it makes sense.
That's why all the TIE fighters are really abstract names and whatnot.
Obsidian Leader or whatever.
Yeah. Delta Ace or whatever it is. Like, come on, man. Give me some names here. I'm excited. It's only like 2 months away now for that new movie, so that's going to be awesome.
Yep. Alright. Well, that Royal Guard got a nice range 1 shot on the B-Wing, and they'll have it back.
Well, the good news is he won't be able to kill that B-Wing, so I don't have a shot back at him.
I think Carter's just like doing laps around this rock.
Pretty much.
So he's gonna 2-turn in. He's gonna get a nice range 1 shot in the back of someone.
Carter's had like the most shots this game now. So.
It's because Carter has this thing where people try to stay away from him, and you want to be range 1 with him.
Right.
So, and he's taking the 3-turn.
Well,
and he's gonna take the 3-turn. He's probably gonna stay right there. Well, if he stays there, both the B-Wings get to shoot at him.
I would try to barrel roll, maybe boost towards the bottom B-Wing.
He might not fit the barrel roll into his left there.
Yeah. You could even do it to the right if you wanted.
Well, the right would probably put him out of, yeah. Actually, if he does it, he might actually get out of the B-Wing's arc if he does it. Now he's got a turtle.
Alright.
Double focus of it. Or he's going to take double evade to focus, but you know, you got to put the right gotta put the right tokens down. So you got a range 2 shot from Suture to B-Wing. Wow, he got 2 hits this time. Those batteries are charging up. Which one is that's 2, right?
So yeah, you probably just wait for a second. The other guy's about to kill him too.
Well, Carter's gonna shoot first. Range 1 at the A-Wing. And looks like he's got a focus token up there, so.
Yeah.
Didn't help that much since he got 3 hits. Into one
evade.
One evades. That's a dead A-Wing. Dead A-Wing.
Too many points and not enough stuff.
Yeah, they're what, 26 points each?
Yeah.
3 hits. Into no evades. Dead.
There's another dead.
It's a dead B-Wing, and I think he's going to give up at this point because he hadn't done any damage yet. And I don't think a single B-Wing's going to have much of a chance.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a shot at Fell.
Oh, he's going to play it out.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go get my stuff ready, so I'll see y'all next stream.
Alright. To be fair, the Interceptor list he's done very well with. That is Tabletop General. You should know by his signature triple Interceptor list. Tabletop General won at least one store championship with this. What's up?
Decided he wanted to call it there.
Oh, I saw it with the handshake and the only one B-Wing. He's got, what, 5 health left on that B-Wing? So.
Yeah, 2 shields, 3 hull.
Someone asked if it was you, and it's like, of course it's him.
Of course, I'm the only one crazy enough to run that.
Yep.
Alright, so, sorry. Yeah, Jim would normally be in here first, but he wanted me to come in and talk for a couple minutes while he calmed down because he's not really mad, but he's mad at Brandon for picking this matchup. So we've played 3 games in a row now, and the second one we actually had to abort to get over here for the stream.
That was you doing BBBZ against some new tie swarm?
Yeah, and it was going to be really, really ugly. I was down to, like, I think 2 ties left with 3 B-Wings left on the table. Wasn't working out well, but I wanted to give the TIE Fighters a chance. Anyway, so Jim was saying about halfway through the match that it was really taxing having to play each other 3 games in a row, and yeah, I felt bad here because there were just so many points where I could just barely slip out of arc and barely say nope, no shots, and yeah.
It was looking like you might have been in trouble when you bumped with Soontier there, but didn't end up doing anything.
Yeah, that was a minor clinch moment, I'll admit, just because I got greedy and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go get his ships when I barrel rolled the Royal Guard there behind the asteroid, and then I said, you know what, I still want to be greedy, I want to see if I can kill half the list before I take damage.
Well, you killed all of it without taking damage, but...
Well, yeah, but the reason that it hurt me there was because I said, no, I'm not going to run across that asteroid. I'm just going to do a 1 hard and miss it, not thinking, oh yeah, that's going to put him right in Soontir's way. So, yeah, I was lucky to get out of there unscathed, just because Soontir without actions is normally a dead Soontir. But dice worked out in my favor there, so...
What do you think about, since they're talking about it, what do you think about the one having stealth device over hull upgrade?
So, I mean, the stealth device is a kind of a personal flavor choice for me, especially with the advent of auto thrusters. It's just one more dice that could turn up blank and could be converted to an evade, because the way I fly my interceptors, I don't want to ever take damage. I want to completely avoid every shot that comes at me, and if it gets me one more evade one more time, it's the same as a hull upgrade.
I would think also with the new damage deck that it's better to not potentially take a crit too.
Well, yes and no. One of the things that really killed me a lot of times when I was running this list in the last Store Championship season is somebody would sneak a crit through on Soontir, and not only would it be a crit, but it would be a injured pilot. So, and Soontir would just wilter under that because he's got, he would be losing his push to the limit, and he would be losing his extra focus from the stress every turn, and he then becomes a very, very, very killable TIE Interceptor, whereas now that crit doesn't exist.
Well, he loses all that action economy.
Right, but now I don't have to worry about that. If I take a crit, no big deal. The only thing that would really hurt these Interceptors now, I would think, would be maybe
the major hull thing into a direct hit, the major hull breach.
The major explosion.
That's what it is. The major explosion, yeah.
But a major hull breach, I'm not worried about. I've got the action economy to fix it and still get an action. Or if I, really
the turns are red too. That could do something.
Yes, hard turns being red, that hurts. PS0, that hurts, but that was there before. There's nothing that I can think of right off the top of my head out of the new crit deck that really hurts the Interceptors. I mean, they barely ever do white maneuvers, so that giving them stress, no big deal. They're always choosing a green, no matter what it is. They very rarely
there's
ever
the one that's
straight.
like there's the one that's like you can't go straight, but it's like you probably two-turn more than anything with an Interceptor.
Right, and that's what I'm trying to get away from a little bit, and I'm wanting to get on a little warm up here before we go back into the Store Championships, because I don't want to be as predictable as I know I have been in the past, and so I'm trying to make sure that I'm mixing in some banks instead of the hard turns to avoid blocks, that instead of pouncing on a particular ship at a vulnerable moment, that I'll just completely evacuate and give no shots and just play the positional game, kind of like what I did maybe turn 3 or 4 of this game, where I was just like, nope, we're going to play Ring Around the Asteroid, thanks for stressing yourself. So, I mean,
what about, because everyone knows it's the looming thing, is all the twin laser turrets going down now. What do you think? How do you think this will do against the twin laser turrets?
So the twin laser turrets, that's going to be a long, drawn-out game. The idea here would be to go full defense until I could get into the dead zone of multiple of the turrets. So work my way in close, take focus evade with everybody, and rely on the auto thrusters, and just, it's going to be an ugly game. But I think that just natural rolls, you're assuming you're going to have them on Y-Wings, natural rolls, I'm going to get a damage or 2 per shot past that 1 defense die, even without having to spend modifiers. And once I get in close to safety and feel like I can go on offense, then I'm getting extra dice on them, and they're going to go away even faster. So, yeah, I'll lose a ship, I might lose 2, but if I've got 1 TIE Interceptor left on the board against 2 twin laser turrets, I feel pretty good about that, because I can spend focus and evade, completely, hopefully negating the one that can shoot me, and then continuing to pour fire onto the one that can't.
Fair enough. We got player 2 in here. Do you just not want to talk? Is that what it is?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. He can talk now at this point. So. You're talking about Store Championships. Another thing. So, how do you think the change to MOV with the big ships is going to play into that?
So there were a lot of instances last season where right at the end of the game I'm trying to finish off a Han, or I'm trying to finish off a Chewbacca, and it would be where I'd had a couple of ships knocked out, whether it was with the 3 Interceptors or the 1 Interceptor and the 2 Phantoms, where I'm down to 1 ship that's worth about 1/3 of my points versus 1 big ship that's worth half of my opponent's points. And if I can't crack that, I'm going to lose that game. But now, if I just have him down and injured, and he's below half health, it might just be a modified win, but that's still a win. So I'm very, very happy to see the half points for the big ships. However, just in the meta as it currently stands, I don't think it's all that necessary. there's a lot of changes that have occurred over the past couple of releases that make it not as pretty to fly the big ships. You end up taking a lot more damage. The auto thrusters especially have, at least in my experience, put a little bit of a damper on the big turret's abilities to single-handedly win a match. And I don't necessarily think that the half-point thing needed to happen now, because there were the big changes out there, that bombers are a thing to lay some quick damage on there. You've got sources of burst damage out of a lot of the new stuff where you can lay a big hurting on a big ship really quickly. I mean, right now we're not seeing a lot of decimators on the table just because they can be killed in a turn and a half and it just goes away. There's never going to be half scoring on a decimator. I mean, yes, it's going to happen, but more often than not, the thing's just going to die.
Yep.
Especially takes lots of focus fire and dice.
Right. I mean,
the new crit dex is really hurtful on it too.
Right. But you're talking about the twin laser turrets a second ago. You put a decimator up against those twin laser turrets, and the decimator dies in 2 turns. Period. It's near automatic. So I don't think that most of the big fat ships are that much of a threat anymore.
Right. I mean, we'll probably still see dash, but it's not going to be as much. And I kind of like that they're really testing this and changing, kind of trying to change how the meta's working, because we've been seeing the 2-ship meta for a long time now, and that's going to change now. I'm thinking.
Yes, I would definitely say so, especially with the advent of the new releases coming up and people trying to figure out what those new upgrades are going to do. I'm trying to remember exactly what all's been put out there, but
I think it's the only big thing that I've been seeing is the integrated astromech that lets you kill your astromech to negate a damage, which is nice.
Right, that's going to really boost the cheap X-Wings for the T-65s. Just bring 4 rookies with just the R2 units, and just, hey, I can fit 4 of these in here and get some extra health and get them closer to the health of a B-Wing, but they've still got the evade dice of an X-Wing. So that'll be interesting to see if anybody's willing to try it, or if the big difference in the B-Wing is really the difference in the dial.
Audio Weasel mentioned he's been seeing some good boss builds, and I'm trying to experiment with that and see what I can come up with. My big problem always with Houndstooth is figuring out what to fly with it, and it's like I'm trying to get away from. It's like obviously 2 Y-wings with twin laser turrets, but
right. Well, again, because of those twin laser turrets, I'm afraid to fly Bosk.
Yeah,
I really like him. I had a fun build with him, and Engine 25 just raffle stomped me. And yes, using a technical term there, but just 2
Science.
twin laser turrets.
Don't run, Jim.
Rolled right over the top of the Houndstooth, and it wasn't worth having on the table. It just went away.
Yeah, I remember back when they had that like Spanish spoiling of the twin laser turret, and I remember working on my backyard with Engine 25, talking about it's like, I might try running this, and of course we were both kind of like, it probably won't work that well, but we'll see, and it did end up happening.
Right. The most interesting thing that I've seen with the YV666 is I don't feel right saying that on stream. Anyway,
I just call it the Houndstooth.
Yes. Well, the most interesting thing I've seen with it is running 3 of them. So it's not the Houndstooth. It's just the generic class, but running 3 of those with a Z95 as sort of the scum variant of 4Bs and a Z.
I thought aren't they 33 points each, or are they less than that? Oh no,
they are less than that.
Oh yeah, I saw. That's right. I saw 3 of them with K4 security droid and maneuvering fins. So I guess you could fit a
C95 in there.
Right. I mean, you're giving up some firepower over the 4Bs and the Z, but at the same time you've got superior target selection because they've all got those 180-degree firing arcs, and you've got the big bases that are going to be harder for the enemy to get around or jump over the top of, and you can do some interesting things there where you just turn in and block, and you've still got shots at everybody, and they might not have shots at anyone, depending on how everybody's lining up if somebody's jousting with it.
Right. So, well, I think Jim's going to get back in here. Thanks for talking with us.
No problem. I should go get my stuff out of everybody's way.
Yeah, I know. They kind of built up around there. So, coming up next, we're going to get everyone's favorite twin laser turrets, and they're going to go against an old favorite that we hadn't seen a lot since back in the pre-decloak change Phantom days of Cheernu and Echo. I usually run Whisper, but there was a quicker match, so we're going to give them a little extra time here too to set up and for people to get on here. So, how'd it go?
Oh, that was fun.